My heart is in.
What's going on, guys? I'm just gonna do a quick video on this fight. Almost forgot to do a video on this fight. We got Scott Quigg and Kiko Martinez this weekend, coming up this weekend. Okay, I'm really surprised at this fight because everybody wants to see the Scott Quigg fight with Carl Frampton. Okay, everybody wants to see that fight, and it hasn't happened yet. I don't know why, but it hasn't happened yet. These guys are neighbors. I don't know why it hasn't happened. These guys did interviews. After Frampton beat Chris Avalos, they did an interview together saying they both want to fight. The fight should have happened by now, but whatever. We're not really on this video. I'm surprised this fight is happening because I think Kiko Martinez might be just as dangerous or more dangerous than Carl Frampton. I mean, stylistically, for Scott Quigg. And that's the thing. Scott Quigg hasn't really fought the same level of opposition that Frampton or Martinez or Rigondeaux. He just hasn't fought the same. He hasn't fought anyone. He really hasn't. And Kiko Martinez, outside of the Frampton losses, he's been on a killing streak. He's been destroying all of his opposition. He lost to Frampton, but those were two, good fights. He gave him two good fights. And these guys, they both got power. They both love going to the body, but they're two totally different fighters. Kiko Martinez is extremely aggressive. Okay, he's like a brawler in a sense, a very good one that has decent defense. Okay, a lot of head movement, a lot of upper body movement. He's very good at closing the distance. Okay, he goes to the body and he's like a machine. He'll fight that way for 12 whole rounds. He keeps coming. All right, pressure fighter. All right, then you got Scott Quigg, a guy that likes his space. He's a good body puncher. He throw the jab out there, go to the body, but likes his space. Okay, isn't high volume. All right. He likes to fight at a much slower pace. Okay, and usually he's comfortable. The guys that he's faced aren't really good enough to pressure him enough because he does have punching power. But he's not good at fighting on his back foot. At least not as good as coming forward. He's usually in charge. He's usually the ring general. And in this case, he's going to be backing up the entire time. I mean, Kiko's a lot smaller. He has a shorter reach, but he's very good at closing the distance. Okay, he's very good at cutting off the ring. This guy is a better technician and a better brawler than Scott Quigg, in my opinion. And he's gonna keep coming. And he goes to the body. He goes to the body well, and he keeps going. And you try to cover up, he's gonna go up top and try to take your head off. There's absolutely no way you can stop this guy unless you're good at, you have legs. You gotta have to use your legs for defense with this guy. You can't stand right in front of him. And Scott Quigg, I really haven't seen anything from him that would make me think that he can fight like a Carl Frampton or a Guillermo Rigondeaux, So I think it's going to be ugly. I'm going to be honest with you guys, and this is why it's a short video, because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think, and I could be totally wrong, because Scott Quigg does have a puncher's chance. He is a good body puncher, like I said. But guy like Kiko Martinez has much more experience, has fought much more better opposition, and he's been doing well outside of the couple of losses he had against one of the best fighters in the division. Outside of that, he's been dominating everybody else he's fought, and Quigg has been, I don't see him having a chance of winning this fight, and I think it's going to be bad. I think he's going to get stopped. I'm going to give him about good 8 rounds. I say 8 rounds. Tops. 8 rounds tops. I think he's gonna look a bloody mess, and I think he's gonna get destroyed. Honestly, I really don't think he has a chance. He's hittable. He's very hittable, and I don't think it's gonna be a problem for Martinez to close the distance on him and walk him down, get him to the ropes, and do work on him. Because Scott Quigg just doesn't. He likes his space, and he's never fought a guy as vicious as Kiko Martinez. I think he's gonna get stopped this fight. All right, that's my thoughts on the fight. I say 8 rounds, but definitely a stoppage. Someone's getting stopped. Even if Quigg wins the fight some way, I think maybe he can hurt Kiko, because he does have power. He does have a puncher's chance, but that's just about it. Every other advantage goes to Kiko Martinez, in my opinion. All right, so that's my prediction. Make sure you guys watch the fight. Peace.